guys. Okay, so I'm back and I am doing a hair tutorial. I know it's been a while. I've been uploading up some videos from my previous style. I had a bob, and so that's in a previous video that I had. But as y'all can see, my hair is dull. Like, I have nothing in it. Let me see if I can get a little bit more light. There we go. And that annoying fan, I don't like that. Okay, so my hair is, as you can see, it's back to my brown. And I miss my red hair. So what I'm going to do is I've discovered this this new hair color that I've been doing like a lot of research on, as far as like looking it up on YouTube and talking to the ladies at my local beauty supply store. And it's called L'Oreal. It's by L'Oreal, and it's the high color highlights for dark hair only, and it's red headlights, and the shade of it is Magenta. So this is what it looks like. And it was only like $6.43. That's about it. You can't beat that. So this is a brand new box. I haven't opened it yet, and yeah. So, and then it also gives you directions to how to, I know that's like little writing, but it gives you directions of how to apply it and how long you should leave it on and how much developer you should use with it. And the developer that I'm using is 30 volume, and this is the one that I'm using, and it's by Sally's, and this was like maybe like $3.24, so that's not bad at all. So then you have the hair color and the developer. And then before you do that, you're going to need to put some type of protectant around your edges and wherever else you think you're going to spill color. So basically your nape, around your forehead, edges behind your ear, on top of your ear. So that way the color won't stain your skin. And it'll just wipe off like it was never there. And so the one that I'm using is, it's like a Vaseline basically. So this is what I'm using to go around the perimeter of my head. And also, you will need a coloring bowl, and this one has the measurements in there to tell you how much you need. And you will also need a coloring brush and some gloves. And you also need something to mix the color with so that it'll come out evenly. And so I don't have my coloring whisk with me, so what I'm going to use is this little paddle to mix it around. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go by step by step, and remember, part your hair off in 4 sections, and here we go. So really what I'm going to do is I'm going to just open up the color, and make sure if you have washed your hair, make sure you color your hair within 24 hours, and make sure your hair is completely dry with no oils or nothing on it, because you want your color to come out. And this is what it looks like out of the packet. And again, it's Magenta. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's Magenta. And so what I'm going to do is, before I put the color in there, I'm going to put the developer in there, and it's 30 volume. And so if you have relaxed hair, do not use 40 volume at all. Go from 20 to 30. Maybe I would stick with 20 volume, but do not go to 40 because that will mess up your hair. So here it goes. And as you're doing this, make sure you put on your gloves. So I'm going to use 2.4 ounces of developer. So, putting on my handy dandy gloves before line my perimeter. And make sure when you mix the color, once you mix the color, make sure you do it prior to your use, basically. So like as soon as you mix it, make sure you're going to use it right after you mix it, because once it sits, it processes. You don't want it to already have processed color on you. Let me use my mirror real quick. I know I'm gonna be looking like weird in the next couple minutes until I get all this color. Make sure you get it all over your ear too. You don't want no type of color on your skin. You know, you're walking around with red skin, people think there's something wrong with you. Make sure you get a lot too underneath. Make sure it connects like your ear, all over your ear. So really, you really want to saturate your nape line and your hairline, basically, so that none of the color, none of it gets anywhere on your skin. If you're a messy color, make sure you go everywhere. I'm not really a messy color, but I just like to be safe. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. This is my newest creation. So I hope you guys like it. It's colorful cheetah print. So I've got all that taken care of and it's rubbed around. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put gloves on. And also make sure you have an old t-shirt that you don't really care anything for, which I don't have, so I have to go run and get my t-shirt real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm all covered up and I got that. So now we're about to do the volume, and it said .4. So let you watch how I do this. Which here's the developer. I'm gonna pour 2.4 in. So there's my 2. And then also, if you pour too much, so pour it back in there. Okay, so that's the developer that I used. And now, got to make sure you put all of the color in there. So, and also, for those of you who haven't opened this, it has a little pokey thingy on the top, and you hear that? Just opened it. So make sure you get all of the color and all of it out. So, trying to see. And you want to squeeze all of it out of the tube. I've really been wanting to do this for a while now. Just didn't know what shade of red to do, and I came across this, and I've seen a lot of good reviews about this hair color. And I love the way it came out on the ladies who have did it. And also what I'm doing is I'm just rolling it and squeezing it so that all of the color will be out of the tube. See, it's all gone. Get as much of it out as possible because you want to use every single drop of this. So, now that I've done that, you see that I've mixed it, and so now what I'm going to do is use this and mix it around. And basically you just want to mix it until you get a paste. Make sure you have no type of clumps whatsoever. This is really, it's not really strong. It kind of has like a perfume smell to it. Of course, all of them are going to have that smell. So once you come to a paste, it's going to look like this, pretty much. And make sure you're stirring it from the bottom and not the top. If you're just stirring from the top, you're not going to mix it all the way. Alright. So I've got all of that. So this is what it should look like. Alright. Now that I've done that, and I've shredded it and I mixed it, all I'm going to do is start parting off my sections and I have a mirror right there. Start parting off my sections, and I'm going to start at the root and then do all my roots of the section, pull it out, roots, pull it out basically, and continue. Situated here. There we go. So, here we go. Bless you. Mm-hmm. So I've done all my bits all the way over. Now I'm just going to part it off, go in between, make sure I get it all in there. Sorry about the lighting. That made it so much worse. Try to work on that next time. Get more lighting, or better lighting, I should say. So, and my hair is naturally curly, so see it start curling up, that's why. Now this is when you start doing it. Also, make sure you don't have anything white. If you do, could splatter. So you don't want to mess up anything white. So cover up anything that's like white or anything like that. That's like super bright because you are doing red hair color. So it can tend to splatter if you miss your head. And you don't want to be stuck having like lots of red on your color. So I've worked out this section over here. And I've pulled it through. And then the only section that I'm going to be doing for you guys when I come back to you. Just wanted to show you this one. Once you get finished, you're going to wrap it up and press like that. And once you get finished with the whole process, you're going to leave it on there for 30 minutes. But I will come back to you as soon as I'm done. I'll be back.